not? So, what do you think about Enderby in the fucking forum, Lightning? I literally, my whole message, it was way worse than what I really posted. He keeps saying that I was the one that didn't want his opinion, but I don't know how, I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest about that topic that I just. He wrote so much and the English was so bad, and some things seemed like copy pasted, so I just didn't.
I mean, I understand.
I just didn't read about it.
I understand.
It's
where
clearly he
goes,
based
but
it on Spanish structure, because some of them just make sense if you translate them first in Spanish.
I mean, I understood what
Isn't he
tried to say,
like
but
His friends.
French and then Spanish?
Yeah, his friends are Spanish, but I never seen it writing in Spanish, to be fair.
me neither. So.
And never hear him speaking as well, but I guess he does speak. Ah, squad is there.
Olaf pretty much wanted to organize our match again without asking anyone, and like half of the team couldn't play. So we flamed him, and now we play on Sunday where everyone can play.
Nice.
I don't know how you could like. He told me he asked some people of the team if they can play, and they just organized the match.
He asked the captain.
Hmm?
He asked you, the captain.
He's the captain, yeah.
But he asked the other captain.
Yeah, the other captain was fine with it, but like he didn't ask in the team chat, just asked some people privately in chat. Yeah.
We are waiting for someone from Thomas, apparently.
This is a huge match then.
Hmm?
This is a huge match then, because normally what's the average number of people that play?
I mean, the other day I played with the Green against Grozny's team. We played like 11 against 11 for one round. So.
Because my team only has 6 people, and the first time we play, and the second time as well. I hope we have more than 7 for tomorrow's match. Yeah.
You only had like 6 for the last one as well. Is there any problems with your team?
It's basically that you cannot trust people in the base. Is that? And you get to trust some native players as well. Because Hesu was sure that everyone was going to be here the other day, but
yeah.
none of them came.
I expected JD to not actually come or not come often, but
well,
I didn't expect like only 6 people.
I don't know why Hesu picked Sadie in the first place, because you know how Sadie is on tournament, he barely shows up, and if he does shows up...
I told Jesus to not pick Sadie. But
I mean, it was probably my fault to actually put him in tier 2. But he was like... I didn't put him in the list originally because I was pretty sure he would not play, but he told me, yeah, put me in, I'm definitely gonna play the tournament.
Let's hope tomorrow comes, and we'll see if that's true. This has only been the first match anyway. And
I think we are waiting for someone. We are waiting for someone on Thomas or something.
Domi's saying wait.
I don't know.
He has 10 on the channel, so and he has 9.
Yeah, Tommy is in the channel, and Tommy is not gonna play. It's pretty much dead.
Squall is on the ground. Squall tends to cap block everyone. Let's see if he has changed that. But he used to cap block a lot of people here in the 8th. But maybe he improved over the past months playing with the 6E.
Which player do you mean?
Squall.
Squall. I don't know if he actually played much. I mean, he played sometimes for us, but
I used to
like,
see
he
him
was
on,
never active enough.
Yeah, I used to see on the cabin flying at late time, but you know, he's busy with his kid. So he doesn't have that much time to play. It's ever see the guy from the infantry has seen? Is that the guy from infantry? Ever see? Ever see?
Harishi, yeah. There's actually a couple of infantry players in this match. Proberta, Nightwing, Harishi, Rickard.
We could say that this is the most balanced team out of all, because it's made out of random players instead of just.
I mean, Tom knew which
pick.
people he picked. I think Tom pretty much got all most of the people he wanted to pick. Like he wanted to pick players that can actually play on ground. I still think like Domi's team is probably amongst the strongest.
I think
Domi's and John's team are...
John's team is like you have the core of the tryhards friendship players.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those are like the two best teams, at least at the moment. I mean, Thomas wants to really overrate his team, that's why I always have to put him down a bit.
Didn't he pick a tier 5 at the beginning?
No, T3. Simon
Well,
was T3.
That was Olaf. That was Olaf.
Olaf was picking T5, which was actually...
No, I
Tommy.
mean the first pick.
Yeah, it
No.
wasn't T3, Simon.
Yeah, because Simon is not tier 3, I'll say it's a tier 2 at least. Because you see it on the campfire scene, he's actually
the
good.
thing is why I rated him in Tier 2 already, T3 only, was because he was so inactive.
Pretty much.
You cannot tier people from cavalry warfighting.
Yeah, that is true.
Because in cavalry warfighting I literally just suicide.
I mean, then I would actually prove the point of Enderby if I would have done that.
True. But there are some things that...
Like, because I base the players more on, yeah, on the actual list of 6, which has the opinions of like top players, and my experience of playing against people in 1v1s. And I mean, the most that we had so many T1, T2 players was mostly because of the balancing reasons.
You have 8 teams, you need 8 tier 1s, even if they are not really tier 1.
I mean, we could have done 8 T2s as well, but I felt then like, yeah, there are too many players there that could actually be in T2 and stuff like that.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we don't want stacked teams, right?
I mean, that was like the sole reason.
That's the whole reason of the whole idea of the tournament.
No, not for the tournament, but like for what we wanted to do with
Who's
it.
that guy? Sally... Oh, that's Thomas.
Sally, whatever is LaSalle, I think.
Sally is... Oh wait, who's that?
That's
Sally
you
is
are
LaSalle,
looking the
I
wrong team, I think. That's it. Just
Yeah. Is that LaSalle? Oh, okay.
I think it's LaSalle.
Then you have a rule to...
I
all
mean,
names in game.
I
be
mean,
recognized what
I
it
know,
is.
I know it's
no,
LaSalle,
we don't
so-
have one because there's no script.
Ah, good.
I mean, I know it's LaSalle.
And also you can check...
I mean,
with-
if there would be, I pretty much trust the captains or the players that are in the teams that players that have
I
signed
know
up are
I know-
actually playing and not someone else.
I know it's LaSalle because he's the only player that changed his face every single match.
The Clayton did that as well, I remember.
Yeah, but it didn't pay off for him.
Of course it didn't. Many people on the 4-way did.
Nah, he just loses his buff when he does not have the glorious beard. That was the problem.
And a Big 10.
Like,
This is not having a potato face.
yeah, so far this does not look very competitive, to be honest.
Tennis. Well, when was the last time he played actively? I think that was before the capital games. And after that, I never seen him playing again.
Yeah, because after the CL he was very tilted. We had the SNC then, and he was thinking about stepping down in the SSC.
See.
But he then he played the SNC then, but he actually wanted to not do it anymore.
Well, yeah, that was.
And I mean, he only didn't. I think he wanted to sign up, and he did it eventually for this tournament, so it's his thing.
Bad communication there.
And I think like Hannes is like one of the easiest players to counter. From like actually having impact.
The tier 1, no. The tier 1 in the list, no, not really.
I think he's the easiest to counter because you can just ignore him. He will have not much impact.
You can do that with Alice.
No, I'm always on the back.
And he will tank.
I'm always at the back.
I mean, the thing with Alice is that I don't know why I put him in T1.
Hi.
Alice is tier 5 player.
There's only been one match.
He is like he's the most balanced player of T1, I think, because he can like completely carry your team, or he can be completely useless.
He can completely throw.
Yes, just go in and.
I'm a flip coin. You mean to tell me I'm a flip coin?
You are a flip coin, yeah.
You
are a completely flip coin player.
You can play a really good match at really good, and then carry the whole team.
The other day doesn't count.
Or you can just literally throw yourself, die, and do nothing.
The other doesn't count because that was exactly what I was doing. Because our team was made of infantry players. What could I do?
I think watching Thomas play is one of the boring things ever. Thomas is such a passive player.
Enderby is one of the most passive players ever.
I know. I played against him in 2015.
He does the same campfire as well.
When
so
that was like the time when he was playing the game for hours every day.
He will literally delay all the round in Cap GF just to get all the kills. Literally.
Oh my god. That's a fucking meme. They gave Darkdork the horse.
I mean, it's the whole thing of the
yeah, I know. but still, like they're actually doing it. And he plays passive as well. Nice.
This gonna be. I told you. It's how can delay the most.
I know how to counter the enemy.
This gonna be from.
If you take a look at it, he doesn't aim for what he attacks. He just attacks randomly.
This can be or the most
if you dodge him
of all the fucking games.
If you dodge him, you can attack him back.
And I think you can even go for a gamble. Just go into him, block, and then go for an attack.
You can just play aggressive and you will kill him.
He's gonna fail attack and Darkdork's gonna kill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless Darkdork is bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about most players on NW is they play so passive that if you play very aggressive, you can kill them. Because just look most of the people on the tournament, they will literally delay before attacking someone. This is just boring at this point. The fuck am I watching? I don't want to repeat 4 hours like the fucking heavies.
You got him.
Auf geht's, Kameraden!
Well, if I change my name to...
Oh, push wall. He got camp block.
If I change my name to a retard, people will still call me Termita and not a retard. Well, they call me a retard anyway.
Yeah, no reason to put it like that, Alice.
He knows, don't worry.
Sometimes I just think he's so funny, haha.
And I when he's
What the fuck, that
good
was
on
lucky.
Captain Funny, but he's not doing anything. I mean, killing wise, of course. And I don't know if he had dismounted people.
Oh. Enderbite just got trashed, I guess.
What did the Jesus said?
He said that he didn't even see Nightwing. We Germans are very lovely with each other.
I get it.
Yeah. I understand the
We
German
did the same in
completely.
Spanish, don't worry.
It's like toxicity.
It wasn't meant toxic. We are really.
I know, but
No,
like
it's just bad.
Everyone loves Nightwing.
The
It's
German
just
community is
better.
toxic. It's a thing.
Nightwing was the mascot for our national team.
Just don't use the fucking admin chat.
Now Nightwing said I smoke too much.
But Tolkis is playing.
Yes.
Huh?
I haven't seen him in ages as well.
I know he plays for... how's it called? Line battles.
Wasn't he in NR10?
I think
Yeah,
he
he's
plays for line
he's
battles.
playing for the NR10 a couple
Oh, he
of
plays
times.
for the Lord of Brethren thing, but he does play the line battles most usually. That's his main spirit, comes from him.
I mean, poor Berta. He keeps throwing himself against Tulkas
Yeah.
and dying.
Is that an infantry guy?
I don't know. It seems like
I even think he's a more casual player from what I've seen, but I actually don't know. He's, if I'm correct, he's in the 45th N.
yeah, he is.
But from the infantry department, I think.
That's nice to see here then. You can check how the people are on high level.
On high level. Just to see how people just massively delay.
Well, we're not counting that kind of guy.
Are you so angry just because you're one of the most aggressive players of this game?
Me?
Yes.
I'm not.
Yeah. You are not. You're fucking king of suicide.
True.
It's actually surprising how long that guy there survived.
He's the new
Damn,
Alice.
Simon just tanked like...
He's the new Alice. That's
Like
surviving
Alice.
hits.
Oh, and Hannes is like in form when it is to killing dismount.
What the fuck, man?
Rip Hannes.
LaSalle is so pretty.
Hannes is extremely greedy.
Yeah, but LaSalle as well.
That should not surprise you.
Of course not.
German-
He almost
German
almost
is
killed
what does he-
Hannes there. Oh, look at Wicked going. It's moving like an infantry player. Oh, close one.
Okay.
In all my honest opinion, from all the newcomers that has been joining in the cavalry scene over the past month, I think Jorno is one of the best. He comes from the
I
33rd.
think like the worst thing for him is that there's no regimental competition at the moment.
True.
He's a very good player.
He comes from the 33rd.
Yeah.
It's to be considered one of the lesser skilled regiments in the cavalry scene. So,
He's now in the 40. Less skill.
of course, because in the 33rd he would be doing nothing at all, just dying.
Well, wasn't he like still top scoring when he was playing?
He was the only top scorer in the 33rd and the only one with positive KD, and every match at least the 8 cat
Why
or
the
the
hell
4
do you
week.
feel like 8 is gonna get smashed next time we fight any other
Now we're not gonna get smashed.
I don't know. It's really hard to tell because from the training matches we usually had, we were just
Yeah, but
going
everyone fucks- everyone fucks
we were
around.
inting so hard in all these
I mean,
matches.
we literally, those matches we will literally throw just to not play them.
I mean, in the match against the 1ER, I was like going in between them every engage.
True, me too.
Just fucking limit testing.
I mean, trainings in the 8th is like, hello, I don't wanna play, I'm gonna throw everyone.
Yeah.
The people here in the 8 have one good thing is that when
Yeah, most
competition
people just
comes,
don't care about streaming. Me as well. I don't care about anything that's not official.
true, that's what I mean. when the unofficial comes, they do really try, and we have we've been like that for years.
We have a lot of tryhards.
We
that actually don't try.
The mighty tryhard that will literally kill you
We
with
can actually
200 more
try.
ping.
I remember the time before the NR4, before the camera release, and how. And Felix told me afterwards, because they lost 9-1, that we were completely annoying as hell, and they didn't want to fight us again anymore because they got trashed.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel bad for the 1 year. If they feel like all the full roster, like most of the roster cannot play.
Well, it's the same for the 4E as well. 4E just have more people coming.
And I don't know if I remember correctly, the 1 year was mostly funded for people to just like train in there.
Ooh.
And
also nice.
Now like the more worse players of them just don't get any practice anymore.
The 1 year.
I mean, the 1 year.
If they have a lot of players attending, they are just swapping out all the bad players.
I mean, if I have like not official matches against like the Ethos, I will use my worst players to perform better in the official than using like the really tryhards that go 25-0 on KBF.
So it's interestingly that Dash had a very good start, and now they are just running out of steam. I feel like
it happened like
they had
with my team against Grozny. We won 5-1 and then we lost.
Yeah, nah, but like they had the 2-man advantage in that round and still threw it. Felix is already on 3rd place after playing 1 round. You can actually see that. I feel like Domi has a lot of German players, and a lot of them play this splitting playstyle where you just split one player.
Every team plays the split.
The 1 year does that.
I mean, every regiment plays that.
That's
the 1 year is like weird to actually judge in that thing, because I feel like they never fully commit as a team to anything.
1 year, you can see the 1 year regiment.
Yeah, but like they have, if they have their full roster there, they are never committing as a full team to any play.
They do. The 1 year, if they have like a full roster and they have all the pros, like the Dutchies do a group, the Germans do a group, and they are.
Yeah, but I feel like the Dutchies had a lot of good stuff in the NR4 because the playstyle was so good for them. Heavy clusters where they could just play a round off and not having to help their teammates. Seems like I jinxed it.
Me?
Now it's Felix.
Now Thomas' team is winning again.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I hope they win.
Do you? No, I hope they lose, just so Thomas shuts up about him having the best team. Because he had the easiest draw with Jesus' team on paper anyway, and then Jesus didn't even have pretty good players on that day, so...
I mean,
it was Atatan and I, basically. The rest
I know.
just couldn't keep up.
Tamito and I were there.
Yeah, we saw how you died. It's all recorded, by the way.
Sometimes
the only rounds you won were when there was a cluster, because your team was committing to the cluster and the enemy team was like...
Yeah, the aim was like, okay, I gonna cover everyone, and every single one of you are gonna have kills. And it worked out. Because I wasn't expecting us to be like that, I guess.
I never like on cavalry, like swinging a lot or just like feinting or spamming a lot of like animations just to make your enemy like think you are attacking some way. It's just it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Referee. Deserve it.
Ooh, and it's got hit like weirdly.
round they can still lose this round.
Han has been hit on the head.
They can still lose this round.
So I'm pretty sure he's one
They
hit.
can look at this. This can snowball so fucking hard if they kill the last one on the horse.
Jonas good.
Jono is.
He's good. He can try
Jorno is
this.
a tryhard.
Yeah, that's the thing. He has energy.
Domi's team is just a tryhard.
Tell me an 4E player that is not a tryhard.
Maxens?
Caucasian.
No. Okay, Caucasian because he's not playing
Eric?
much anymore, but Maxens is tryharding as well.
Eric doesn't try. Eric is just asleep half of the time.
Eric is not tryhard. What the heck?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Eric is sleeping all the time.
Archer is.
Archer doesn't play.
Archer is the best EU4 player.
Archer doesn't play.
I know, that's why. Archer is the best EU4, the EU4, the best 4E player. EU4. Sukesa is also the best 4E player.
Oh,
Wow, that was beautiful.
oh,
too bad.
unlucky.
You should have got.
Oh!
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Strong
Strongforce was playing that heavily.
Strong is the worst
You
player
should,
on the
you
1
should.
yard.
Maybe
If
he was
someone,
spamming.
if you're in that position, you should never go for the upper attack.
You should attack.
Especially against fucking Hannes, he will just be like, oh
I
yeah.
mean, now they need to focus the cavalry and let the dismounted. The dismounted is not important.
The barrier was not looking. No.
Ah,
Who's that?
You
Simon.
can do it.
Nah, Simon will
You
lose.
can do it.
he can if Hannes misplays. I think Hannes is the weak link in that situation.
Oh no!
As I said.
Oh, well, Jordan has this.
He's gonna start spamming. Look.
That's what he does on
Spam.
Gabba fighting. That's all his training being called for.
The S key is gonna be a thing. Just remember.
It's just his key and waiting for Jordan to attack.
I told you. The S key is a thing.
Yeah, that's what infantry is seeing, right?
I mean,
yeah,
in W.
mostly because. Oh,
No! Wow. Well, that was close
But,
round.
but that was what I mean. Hannes got overconfident and then just died. And that's always in a 2v1 situation. He's the weak link in that moment. Also, it was bad from him to get dismounted anyway.
I mean, the problem about that 2v1 is they keep going in front of one another
Yeah.
every single time. And
They,
Nah,
they
I
even
think he didn't
they
connect
even, they
right,
even had
thanks.
him on. They even were on both sides, but were too impatient.
even have it, and they attack the same direction
They got anxious about
Yeah,
killing
just
him
I mean,
fast.
because they
at
are
the
so
start
keen on
at the
getting
start of
kill.
that situation, they were on both sides of them.
Yeah, and they attack the same direction.
Yes.
That's why he blocked.
They were too impatient.
But anyway, props to Simon, because he did get...
Yeah, he clutched the 1v2. Now
Oh,
it just depends if like this.
Ah,
Oh my! How can you win these trades?
it's something that bothers me a lot.
Because people don't go for the horse, they go for the
Yeah,
guy.
that's what
And they
that's
block.
what I was going to say. It also bothers me when people do it in the A. It's the people when see someone from the back and just being capital. They don't aim for the horses, aim for the guy, and the guy will walk.
I mean, it's not like if you aim for the horse and sometimes the guy
How?
blocks.
But please tell me how Hannes can actually in that situation where there's other dismount and another cav player and he still can go through both, get the dismount and is
Because
not getting
the
hit.
thing that happened is he got attacked from behind. He blocked because the guy didn't attack the horse, and the dismounted didn't attack Hannes' horse. He just literally did a full circle and didn't attack anyone.
I think Hannes is very angry that he threw the last round, so he now is carrying this one.
Oh, look, it's Hannah's hole. Nice. Post-qual.
Interesting that they put squads back and not Poverta.
Yeah. No, but that
But I
he's
think
he's
they
actually
just
a
I
player.
think they just swapped Poverta in.
They could have swapped Levox.
Yeah. I don't know who they swapped out last round, so
But Domi is not. Domi's doing bad actually.
I mean, it's recorded, so we can check.
I mean that's the thing that happens a lot with players when they
Oh, look
start.
at Jordan. Oh, nice! Get a horse, buddy. Get a horse. Get a horse. Just forget about it. Just get a horse.
This is actually going so well for them.
You gotta keep. Well,
The problem about that.
that's basically face Fantasy Hugan. And
The problem
also
about doing that and not
Bobby.
getting the horse is you risk getting your teammate dismounted
No,
or killed or
no.
other things.
The problem with that is that Jonah was expecting someone to help him and no one helped him.
Yeah. I mean, he still survived for ages there.
Yeah.
It was very well played.
But it was all Hugan
Typically,
regardless.
a less move to dismount.
Yeah. I do
mean,
that as
the
well.
only-
Yeah,
but I
you,
do it
you
in the
do
middle
it, you
of
do
it.
that every time. It's
The only
pretty much
thing-
success.
I think
something
about
I
that
copyrighted.
situation, if he could have survived, if he didn't attack Dulkas and just dismount, attack him and
As
take
we-
the
as-
horse back.
As we said that he
Yeah,
was
probably.
waiting for someone to help him.
But
That's
I,
why he was
think he
attacking.
was. I think he was. It was impossible for him to go back. To go back on the horse in that situation. Because there was another Kev player around and the dismount was standing in front of him. And because you meant with Domi having a bad game, I mean that's probably really because he's leading. I don't know how vocal he is in that situation, but like a lot of people
But
just...
Felix is the one leading.
Domi is the captain of this team.
Yeah, I just remember that Felix likes to lead as well sometimes.
Yeah.
Out of the blue.
He just has an extra
He,
role
he
for
likes
that.
to do, he likes to say things that
Yeah, I remember when
cannot
he
be-
joined
cannot
the
be
8th,
done.
and the first matches he was like, okay guys, follow me. And Status was right there. He was trying to lead. Also, I think Domi's problem here is that the map is not that huge, he doesn't have that much space to run.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, but for me it's fine.
Like it was meant to not. You should not have endless space to like limit some playstyles.
True. So players like to go to the end of the map.
Like you can still run a lot and stuff. Yeah.
If they lose one more round,
Oh.
the whole
Yeah.
Thomas thing collapse.
Nah, I'm just gonna be Hannes with you. Especially Hannes is looking extremely strong again, so I think they are gonna lose this match. I think they can't win this anymore.
Never
Who
say
had
that.
it?
Yeah, sure, but I just don't see a winning condition at this point.
I don't see Hannah's seen losing because engaged on Thomas scene is weird. For example, at the beginning Felix just went along and somehow is he still alive? Is he still alive? Nope, he's not.
This time they played the 2v1 well.
Thomas cannot well.
Yeah.
He just can't. He's
Nah,
like me. He can't well.
he thinks he's good in duels now, and
No, he's not. He's actually
he
not.
like
He likes
practicing a duel and actually doing one is a big difference.
Oh, good one, Felix.
He likes to chamber a lot, but chamber's only working 1v1. If you try to do
Yeah.
a chamber, if you're
You-
not really
you
good at
can't-
chambers
you-
and you do a 2v1 and you chamber,
What
and
the
you
fuck,
win,
You have
Felix?
pretty much no chance to do that in a usual match situation. Or at least I feel like that you just don't have a chance to do that usually. I mean, if you're in a 1v2 and chamber, you're just dead.
I mean, if you do a good chamber, if you're able to like get away from the other guy and you chamber
Yeah,
the
then
first guy, you can
yeah.
kill him.
I mean, but that always has like this condition that one side misplaced it heavily.
You can literally look the score, Alice. The flags at the top left.
Shout out to me.
Ah, I don't know.
Ah,
And I clearly asking this close for the other match.
I mean, you can go to the other server and see.
Nah.
he just got doped to do it.
Yeah. He wanted to tag anyway, I'm pretty sure. You can see the Cooper a good player. I consider him a good team player. But on his own, I don't know if he's that good.
I don't know if he's a good. I can't honestly tell.
Oof.
We played together in the SNC tournament, but he was not there that much in the matches. Also, I felt like most of the SNC matches were like not close. Not even the one against the English team. That was only close because we threw the last 2 rounds and we already won.
France will win the before the tournament started.
Yeah, the nations was only Germany,
but I mean
France,
that's
show.
pretty much every tournament of the nations one.
It was clearly that German and France.
They are even, I think, the most winning team in the infantry World Cups as well.
Who France?
Yeah, France.
Of course, because for the cavalry scene at least.
In every infantry World Cup, it is between France, UK, and Germany. Literally every World Cup, and usually it's UK versus France final.
You don't know what Purple Cobras are, is, Alice.
That's John's team.
Yeah, but I mean they're
I know what I know the intention. I've seen the video.
I don't know. Alice don't like to see films. He likes to see an animated character go in a fucking circle.
Huh?
Huh? He likes.
I mean, at this point, I don't know if there are any people that are not weeps in this region.
I'm not Lord.
I said I don't know. I didn't said everyone is a weep.
Don't what?
No, I mean, Andres is a fucking weep. Thomas is a fucking weep. Don't talk about Rusty. I gifted him like 5 anime games at this point already.
I did give Gibby games. Stop.
Not
healthy.
He is messaging me, sending me a link to a game that costs like €3 or something, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I can do that.
Wow.
I mean, those are €3. I don't care. One was even on sale from 20 to 3, so I was like, yeah, sure.
I mean, you need to gift.
Not a kid.
A Lone 4B game.
I
mean, if you would send me a link and be like, yeah, please give me this, I would probably do it. You know me. I would have gifted you a mouse.
Yeah,
I offered you to do that.
I know, but I have one mine now, right now.
He says before you buy the fuck off, Alice.
Yeah, I survived. I survived Lightning's daddy's money trial.
For now.
Next time, Alice is gonna throw his head into the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this story about what Tomato just referenced. It's when I met Nelson in real life. I went to where he lives, right? On a vacation on the last summer. Not last summer, the previous one. And when I met him, we decided to go to a park, right? And the park was on a mountain, because where he lives on Maizrasco, it has a ton of mountains, because it's just basically a mountain. So he sold me his phone at the time, right? And his phone was all cracked out. Had a lot of, I guess it from a lot of faults. And he showed me how he was going to show me how strong the phone was, and he dropped it on the floor, and nothing happened to him. And then after, me, thought that was a good idea to try the same, so I did that with my phone as well. And my phone cracked, and I had to buy a new one at the time. But that was a fun story, regardless. And more of the story is, don't drop your phone on concrete. It's not worth it.
Nah, I'm laughing about Felix not realizing it's first day.
Huh? Ah, yeah.
Because he already wrote GG.
He's not. No, he has one more round.
He's that confident. Oh, Hannes dismounted at the start of the round. This is not looking good for them.
Thomas is going to lose.
I mean, they're just throwing, they're just suiciding at this point.
Maybe they didn't realize as well.
Oh, I want to put one.
I hope they win this round, even if they lose the next one. Just to
Go Jordan, go Jordan, go Jordan.
I'm really surprised that Rickard is playing that well. Probably have to watch him more. When he's already going for dismount. He's adapting so fast.
Adapting, going for dismounts. Adapting.
Yes, yeah. He's adapting to the playstyle, you know. He knows how to get those kills.
Yeah, it's very hard to attack someone.
Oh, Tulkas just did a good kill.
You see? You see?
Wow.
Felix really, if they come back now, then it would be insane.
Yeah, I will be insane. Yeah.
It will be a fucking meme.
Yes.
I will be a fucking.
Yes.
I will do a fucking.
Felix would
meme
have
of-
jinxed it,
I
and
will,
I would have
Felix
had her.
saying GG.
Ah, the last team is just not doing like before.
Line in.
Yes.
Can I play Lancer in this tournament?
No, I already answered that. You were already writing in the FSE about it, and I was writing no, especially because you are asking.
Retire.
Why me? And if I change my name and join with another account, you will allow Lancer.
Then I will
No,
ban
no.
you from the tournament, like I did with Tommy. Yes.
I want to play. I want to use.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I allow you to play Lancer, I would have to rank you in a higher tier.
No.
Yes. You are not balanced as a Lancer. As a normal player, you are completely balanced. You're probably one of the worst players.
True.
But as a Lancer, I can see you smashing people like Dokler or Hannes instantly.
No. I'm very bad.
You
Lancer.
destroyed Dokler on Kev GF today. So.
I'm very bad Lancer. Please no.
Oh, Simon's
Oh,
behind that.
Hannes greeting. Felix greeting for the dismount.
Yeah, Hannes. He got baited into the spam thing.
Nah, it's just Hannes on the ground. He can't take that seriously. Oh,
the other guy got stunned.
that's a
I think
good
this is the end. Yeah.
That should probably be it, but I see Felix losing this.
Oh, he won't.
Oh, isn't that
Oh.
all even?
Okay.
He's no wall holding. He literally got dismounted next to that, and Felix attacked him into the
Oh,
wall.
how's this horse surviving that many hits? Wow.
Alice asking.
He has-
Alice asking. Remember, Alice asking. Because he's the only one who can tank, get in the middle of someone, get attacked 1,500 times and survive.
It strikes me off.
He figured out the code from Alice. I knew it. I knew Felix is in that situation, like the dumbest person ever. But I still can't. I still don't think that he would be able to actually kill 6 people.
Let's give it a try.
I mean, he has nothing to lose. Literally.
Well, now he can show that. Tom said Simon is better than most T1, T2 players, so now he can show it.
I mean, from a... Not really. I would say not really.
What I consider a tier 1 player doesn't mean that he can get on many people, but he can change the game. And right now, it's a difficult task.
You can tell me what you want, but I'm not seeing that here.
I'm not saying he's a tier 1 or tier 2 player.
Oof.
Better than some tier 2 players.
I kick him. Well, that was fun to watch.